Mr. Chair.
Paul Foster-Bell.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I'm moving a supplementary order paper number 168 in my name, which has been tabled and circulated, and I'm moving that that be adopted because, as originally drafted, the bill worked on the assumption that RSA clubs used general liquor licences. And in subsequent conversations, including with the RSA and others, it was made clear to me that there are a range of arrangements in place, but many actually operate under club licences. There are some who still operate under royal charters. There are a few remaining royal charters in existence. So the supplementary order paper does in fact deal with that particular detail. It also deals with some other small technical and drafting matters. There are a number of clubs, and members have alluded to this so far in the debate, that operate by subletting or under the auspices of another club. An example locally in our region is the Petone Workingmen's Club, which houses the Petone RSA, but there are a range of different arrangements in place, including some which are within cosmopolitan clubs, others in sports clubs, such as bowling clubs, and some even sublet commercial premises. So the SOP number 168 does deal with that particular issue. But I make no apology for seeking to retain the primacy of the RSA as the institution which preserves the memory of the sacrifices of New Zealanders at war, rather than expanding it more widely to the bowling clubs, the rugby clubs, the other service organisations which can continue to seek a special licence should they wish to commemorate Anzac Day with the service of alcohol. One complexity in our local licensing law is the issue of the local alcohol policies. Some localities have rolled out their LAP and they have put in place local default opening hours which supersede the national default. Other localities, including here in Wellington, has yet to implement their LAP. So this SOP takes care of both situations. Whether or not they've yet rolled out an LAP, they will be the RSAs within that locality will be covered. And also on the issue of the one-way door policy, which my friend Clayton Mitchell brought up. It's absolutely clear to me that the legislation that we have in place was designed to deal with early morning pub crawls and bar hopping. It's a very different situation to where members of the RSA and their families and the wider communities might want to come into the club rooms, perhaps leave their coat, go outside and lay a wreath, take part in a solemn dawn service observance, and then go back inside for the gunfire breakfast. We have a gunfire breakfast locally here in Wellington this year, thanks to the work of the Honourable Maggie Barry, the Minister of Culture and Heritage, that will actually take place inside the Arras Tunnel. It might interest the members. So it'll be a very large, quite expensive to put on, but gives an all-weather option for those who are going to that big dawn service. But for those in small community RSAs, such as my local RSA, the Karori one, it's a practical measure that prevents door hopping policies blocking what is a harmless activity in observing that gunfire breakfast. So, sir, I think Clayton Mitchell's SOP, which deals with the name of the bill, is actually a sensible one. In my SOP, there was also a streamlining of the name. I'm agnostic as to which option is best, but it is sensible to streamline the name to make it a bit less of a mouthful to say. Thank you, sir.
I call Clayton Mitchell.